morning. That's a blessing. And because we have woken this morning out of our sleep, we ought to give God a crazy praise. How you look, you don't care who's around you. You give God the praise because you know how good God has been to you. You know what God has done for you. You know how God has brought you out. You know how God has saw you through. Yeah, you won't get in trouble, but God is still bringing you out. Yeah, you won't get your name, but God is still seeing you through. You want to give God a praise and praise. You want to give God a ridiculous praise. She said this. She said, if I couldn't say a word, I'd wave my hand. Let him know that I appreciate it. Even let him know that even though I can't say nothing, I still can praise him. With a wave over. Hallelujah. We gotta have the spirit of blind Bartimaeus. Let me tell you about this. Somebody you may not know. But blind Bartimaeus said, Jesus, the son of David, have mercy on me. Well, here's what you gotta be careful of. Because sometimes somebody sitting by you will tell you shut up. But the Bible says, blind Bartimaeus cried out, even the Lord, oh son of David, have mercy on me. And then what he was saying, he said, Jesus, bless me. Say hallelujah. Oh, wait. I come with expectations. I came the move of God. When you've been under the attack of the enemy, you got to give God some praise. I refuse to be written into silence. Because I know how good God has been to me. I know what God has said. all the preachers, we honor you. We honor you. To the officers, we honor you. To Elder Collins, we thank you for being here. God bless you, sir. God bless you. All of our visitors, we welcome you to the house of bread. We welcome you. We welcome you. To you, the membership, we welcome you. I'm going to get you later. I'll get you. We welcome you. Membership, we welcome you to the house of bread. Better known as Star Bethlehem Baptist Pentecostal Church of Holiness. Amen. 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 God is still moving by his mighty hand and his mighty power. Let me do what I got to do. Good God, I'm sorry. I'm still going to holler. God be my help. I want to invite your attention to Numbers chapter 13, verse number 2. Numbers chapter 13, verse 2. I tried to do something else, I wanted to do something else, but he keeps bringing it back to me. So evidently somebody needs it. He knows better than I do. Because Father does know best. Amen. Numbers 13 and 2. You don't ever say, wait a minute? All right. And you stand in reverence to God's word. And you just be so kind to say, word. Word. Thank you so much. Y'all so sweet. Send out for yourselves men, so that they may spy out the land of Canaan, which I am going to give to the sons of Israel. You shall send a man from each of their father's tribe, every one a leader among them. Most gracious and all-wise Father, hear him again. Speak to me, speak through me, as I speak to these your people. Send fresh word from on high, fresh manna. God, open the ears of the hearers and hearts of the receivers, that your word will fall on good and fertile ground and produce fruit in days to come. Keep me humble, obedient, submissive, and sensitive to your spirit. Keep me ever at the foot of the cross, where you get the glory, the honor, out of the life of me, your servant. Speak, God, for thy servant heareth. Let the words of my mouth, the meditation of my heart, my words, my thoughts be your words and your thoughts, O Lord, my strength and my redeemer. In Jesus' mighty name I pray, and I do thank you. You may be seated. Verse 2 again. Send out for yourselves men, so that they may spy out the land of Canaan, which I am going to give to the sons of Israel. You shall send a man from each of their father's tribes, every one a leader among them. For the time that we do share together, I'm going to talk from the subject of believe what God said. All right. Believe what God said. If God said it, He's going to do it. Our responsibility is to gravitate to what he said. No matter how bad it looks, how crazy it seems, if God said it, it shall come to pass. In verse number 2, God tells Moses with instructions, what to do. Send out for yourselves spies to search out Canaan, which I'm going to give to you, the sons of Israel. Get each one a man from his father's tribe and go spy out the land. Good instructions. Well, my brothers and sisters, he sends them out, 12 spies, in representation of the 12 tribes of Israel.
Yes.
They all go out and they come back. Before I go to that, let me read this. In this chapter, God sends out spies. And they were ordered by the Lord. Doubtless, God's instructions was in response to the people's request. If I go to Deuteronomy chapter 1, God, watch this, God heard the cry of Israel. And because, and watch this, God knows who believes and who don't believe. And in Deuteronomy chapter 1, he knew that everybody wasn't going to believe. He knew that. But because of their requests, God leaned over and heard their requests. Even though their response and their attitude was one of unbelief, why does someone ask God to do something they don't believe what he's going to do? This is Israel. Israel wanted the blessing, but they did not believe to get the blessing. They go and explore the promise. They get all the valuable information. Notice valuable information about Canaan. Verse 18. Moses tells the 12 spies, go and see what it looks like. So in verse 18 he says, see what the land looks like. Whether the people who live in it are strong or weak. Whether they are few or many. He says, tell me what it looks like. When you go, tell me exactly, word for word, line upon line, precept upon precept, what the land is like. Yes. Whether many or few, whether strong or weak, I need to know. Yes. And when I look at this verse 18, I ask the text a question. Why does Moses want to find out what the land is like? Whether it be strong or weak, whether it be few or many. Why? Because once he gets all the valuable information, he takes the information to God.
Amen. All right.
Because he knows that he can't do it. He knows that even the armies can't do it. But only God can do it because God said he's going to give us the land anyway.
Amen.
Why would God give you something that he don't have a strategy for? Why would God promise you a land if he don't have a strategic plan for you to go into possession? Well, verse 20, he gives instructions. How is the land? I'll show you. This is the instruction point here. How is the land? Is it fat? Is it lean? Are there trees or not?
My God.
Here's the instructions. Make every effort, or make an effort, then to get some of the fruit of the land. Now the time was the time of first ripe grapes. Watch this. I ask this portion of text a question. Ripe grapes. What time of the year are the grapes going to be ripe? It's either mid-July
Come on now.
or late July. So at least we understand that they were searching out in the land in July. Because it says bring back the fruit.
That's right.
Bring back the good fruit. Mid-July. Then they were to bring back some of the fruit of the land because it was season. It was a season. Y'all hear what I just said? It was a season. It was a time for the ripeness of grapes. Well, can I just talk about it?
Yes, come on now.
It's about the season for your blessing. It's about the time of your blessing. Woo! Well, it was time in July for harvest. And so in harvest, you gather what belongs to you.
That's right, that's right.
You get what belongs to you. You waited all winter. You waited all spring. Now it's summer. And it's harvest time. It's blessing time. Get your blessing. 23. They came to the valley of Eshcol, and from there cut down a branch with a single cluster. Now, first of all, let me explain what Eshcol is. All it is clustered, and it's already a verse anyway. It says, cut down a branch with a single cluster of grapes. It means many. It means, let me just go simple term, it's a whole bunch. And they carried it on a pole. It was a big long pole, and they had all the grapes on the pole, and one man at one end and another man at the other end. Look at the blessing. Talks about that when we walk in obedience, the blessing will fall on us in a greatness of blessing. Oh my goodness. It indicates, the cluster indicates the goodness of God.
Amen.
It also indicates the goodness of the land that God is about to take them to. But can I tell you something? You got to go through the wilderness before you get to the land. Can I hang my head for a moment? Just for a moment. We have got to go through the wilderness. Israel went through the wilderness first before they went to the promise.
Yes.
You got to go through a wilderness experience. We do. We do. We got to go through a wilderness experience before we can receive the promise. We don't like it. Don't appreciate it. We complain about it. Oh, y'all too quiet about it. Let's be real. We complain. How long am I going to go through the wilderness? How long am I going to be in the dry season of my life before I see a blessing? How long, God? I'm so glad God is merciful. I'm so glad He's loving. But be careful in our complaining about our situation. Be careful about our mumbling and grumbling about while being in the wilderness. I'm learning. I'm not there. But I am learning that God is up to something while I'm in the wilderness. I don't fully, totally know what He's up to while I'm in the wilderness and while I have a wilderness was experiencing, I don't know, but what God, whatever you're doing,
Come on, man.
make me better. Whatever you're doing in the wilderness, make me stronger. Whatever you're doing in the wilderness, give me perseverance. Help me endure the wilderness experience. And I trust you, God. I trust you and believe, God, that there is going to be a blessing. Trouble don't last always. Verse 27, and I'm almost done. 27 says, I want to read 27 and 28 together. Thus, they come in, before I do the rest of this, they came back to Moses. They give Moses a report of what the land, more so what the land is all about, and all this other stuff that's going on in the land. He already gave about the grapes and all that stuff. And he goes some more detail about the land. So thus they told him and said, we went into the land where you sent us. In other words, we went in obedience. We did what you told us to do. We did it. And certainly it does flow with milk and honey. The word flow with milk and honey means it does have an abundance in the land. And this is its fruit. They bring back the fruit. And those big, luscious grapes. I ain't talking about the little small grapes you get at Kroger's. I'm talking about some fat, juicy grapes. Fat grapes. Not no malnutrition grapes, but some fat, plump grapes from God's vineyard. Watch the rest of it. Verse 28, nevertheless, the people, now watch this, in 27, they tell him, oh, it's gorgeous, it's marvelous, everything's going on. But watch, nevertheless, in other words, but Moses, the people who live in the land are strong. And the city is fortified and very large. And moreover, we saw the descendants of Anak there. What they were really saying, we see these giants because they were Palestinians. They were giants. They were tall people. And if I go further, they said, well, we look like grasshoppers. Moses. The land is gorgeous. The land is beautiful. But Moses, the children of Anak, are like giants and we are like grasshoppers. Watch this. We can't possess the land, Moses. We can't do this. If we're looking like grasshoppers before giants, we can't do this. But watch this. Watch this. Don't turn to it. But in Deuteronomy 1:8, God tells Israel this. He says, I'll place before you the land. Watch, that ain't all, y'all. In verse 8 of Deuteronomy 1, he said, I'll place the land before you. And then he says, and go and possess it.